2+2 talks, India to tell US its decision to go ahead with S-400 deal with Russia. New Delhi, India is expected to convey to the US during the upcoming 2+2 talks and that it is going ahead with the 40,000 rupees crore deal with Russia to procure a batch of S-400 Triumf air defense missile systems, notwithstanding the American sanctions on military transactions with Moscow, official sources said on Sunday. They said India is likely to seek a waiver from the Trump administration for the mega deal, citing its requirement for the missile system in the wake of the evolving regional security architecture as well as considering its close defense ties with Russia. India has almost concluded the S-400 missile deal with Russia, and we are going ahead with it. Our position on the issue will be conveyed to the US, said a high-level official source. The US has imposed military sanctions against Russia under the stringent COTSA, countering America's adversaries through Sanctions Act, law for its annexation of Crimea as well as alleged meddling in the American presidential election in 2016. COTSA mandates the Donald Trump administration to punish entities and countries engaging in significant transaction with the defense or intelligence establishment of Russia. Randall Schreiber, the Pentagon senior official handling issues relating to Asia, said Thursday that the US cannot guarantee that India will be exempted from sanctions and if it purchases weapons and defense systems from Russia. The US has been indicating that it does not want India to finalize the deal with Russia. A new US defense legislation authorizes President Donald Trump to exempt countries from the military sanctions. The first edition of the much-awaited 2+2 dialogue on strategic affairs between the US and India will take place here on September 6, during which a range of bilateral, regional, and global issues of mutual interests will be discussed. Under the new framework finalized last year, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj and Defense Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will hold talks with Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Secretary of Defense James Mattis from the US. The sources said India will push for a waiver from the US for the missile deal with Russia, as the air defense system was critical for its security preparedness. They said there was a possibility that both Russia and India are likely to announce the deal before the annual summit between Prime Minister Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin in October. There has been mounting concerns in India over the US sanctions against Russian defense majors including Rosoboronexport as billions of dollars of military purchases may be impacted because of the punitive measure. India wants to procure the long-range missile systems to tighten its air defense mechanism, particularly along the nearly 4,000 km long Sino-India border. S-400 is known as Russia's most advanced long-range surface-to-air missile defense system. China was the first foreign buyer to seal a government-to-government deal with Russia in 2014 to procure the lethal missile system, and Moscow has already started delivery of unknown number of the S-400 missile systems to Beijing. The S-400 is an upgraded version of the S-300 systems. The missile system, manufactured by Almazanti, has been in service in Russia since 2007.